All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome back to, well, the Dark Woods, apparently. No, a game between Grubby and LawLiet. This game taking place here on Concealed Hill. Thank you for all of those eagle-eyed viewers out there and listeners who noticed that, well, I was clipping on my microphone. Um, well, I had forgotten in days of old when my older two children were, well, large enough to crawl onto my table that they would often play with my volume knobs and my soundboard mixer and all of those things. Um, they learned very quickly, or in a gentle, loving manner, not to do that. Well, I have a third child now, and well, she loves to talk on my microphone, play with my mouse, and hit those little funny knobs that don't really seem to do anything except, well, make me clip whenever I'm trying to talk on a microphone. Anyways, let's go ahead and focus on what's going on here. If you guys, respectfully let me know when things do go awry, or the sound quality is not that great, I will make adjustments as well. Being a busy man, often just upload the video forgetting to check the audio quality, and that's what happened there. So my apologies. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down in this 1v1 matchup. Night Elf versus Orc, Demon Hunter versus Blade Master, a classic battle of agility between these two races. Grubby and LawLiet, two players who need no introduction. Grubby, perhaps one of the largest streamers outside of Asia, building a good name for himself back in the day as a pro WarCraft 3 player playing Orc, and then just moving on into just a very entertaining streaming personality. No longer plays professionally, but still has a very large fan base. LawLiet, well, a perennial contender for a strong WarCraft 3 player, as the Blade Master picks up a Ring of Protection +4. So Claws of Attack versus Ring of Protection. Obviously, the Claws of Attack will benefit a bit more, as the Demon Hunter is dishing out that damage and clearing up these creep camps. He's also picked up Slippers of Agility, so now already up to +7 damage. Nicely done there. Meanwhile, Blade Master, picks up Circlet of Nobility and Dust of Appearance. Wants to make sure can, reveal those archers late at night. Now, we're looking at an exchange going back and forth. Immolation now being used. Demon Hunter trying to give a little bit of chase. And, wow, I don't think I've ever seen that. The Demon Hunter actually accidentally aggroing the Blade Master, or the creeps there, because of Immolation, thereby taking a little bit of additional damage. Level 1, however, on this Blade Master still, and Grubby using Mirror Image as a bit of a tank. Able to summon up that mirror image, and then it is going to absorb some of that damage. Blade Master going to go after that Limb Ripper here. Is this a new strategy, a new way to use that mirror image in order to gain, a bit of experience? Meanwhile, Demon Hunter now coming down to the south here, going to go straight after this giant sea turtle, and with Immolation right there, who's going to get the last hit there? Demon Hunter still gets the last hit and picks up the Cloak of Shadows. Who's going to get the last hit on those turtles? It looks as the Demon Hunter is trying to time it, and still, I believe, gets the last hit. The Grunts, with their attack, unable to get that last bit of experience. Blade Master currently sitting at, well, just shy of level 2. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter well on his way to level 3. Now, Concealed Hill does have these fountains of health off to the left and the right. These fountains of health are extremely helpful, and I guess healthful, if I was trying to be punny right there. Blade Master does get up to level 2, and you can see both sides. Grubby clearing out both green creep camps, while the Demon Hunter purposely healing at the Fountain of Health, making sure to not dry up these Moonwells. Good use of time by LawLiet, as the tech to tier 2 nearly done by LawLiet off to the north, and Grubby already done and getting up that Shadow Hunter. Bestiary going to be that follow-up play. We'll see if we see a Spirit Lodge either, as the Blade Master quickly uses a Dust of Appearance to clear out that Archer there. Blade Master down to 156 hit points, will be forced to retreat back, and he has not chosen a second ability yet. An interesting thing to note, if you don't have to choose a second ability, don't choose one. If you need to use Windwalk in order to get away from a tight spot, that is always the question there. Blade Master trying to go after that Archer now. Archer trying to hide is going to go ahead and aggro creeps. Archer ends up getting taken down as the Blade Master looks to back up again. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter using Immolation very effectively. LawLiet actually going for level 2 Immolation, and now that Demon Hunter is currently surrounded a bit. Alright, low hit point Grunt trying to escape away. Demon Hunter using Cloak of Shadows, hiding off in the back here, and now a little bit of healing salve going back and forth. Alright, low hit point Grunt's going to absorb a little bit of damage. Shadow Hunter still has plenty of mana. We can see some more healing wave bouncing around, and this creep camp, well, with the Forest Troll High Priest, getting Bloodlust and Inner Fire on pretty much the majority of these creeps here, making this creep camp just that much harder. Alright, this is going to get cleaned up here. Blade Master, Mirror Image, well, doing a bit of scouting. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter once more healing up at that Fountain of Health. Great use of that Fountain of Health here during Nightfall, as LawLiet now has nearly four full moon wells to use as he techs to tier 3. So far, though, the Demon Hunter has been, well, pretty much fighting by his lonesome self. And 22 supply compared to 35, Grubby has to be aware that there hasn't been that much of an army nearby, and now Grubby's going to use this opportunity to try and clear out more creep camps. However, there is now going to be a Keeper of the Grove joining in on the battle too. Blade Master wants to finish off this Null Overseer. Demon Hunter may try and trap this Ogre Lord, so to speak, and then with an Entangle, do a little bit of damage here. Let's see, Ogre Lord, there's a reveal right there. Blade Master heading off to the north, and yeah, that crystal ball, the perfect timing. Grubby with his spider sense, knowing where exactly his opponent is, and well, trying to stop this Ogre Lord from being cleared out too easily and dropping a powerful item without having to clear out that entire creep camp. Grubby has taken the hero level advantage now, but he is going to be facing tier 3 tech very quickly as the Tree of Ages is nearly done. We are going into Dryads with Abolish Magic, and perhaps eventually into Druids of the Claw with Rejuvenation and Roar. Coming back through, Ancient of War absorbing a bit of damage here. Meanwhile, clearing out some creep camps here. Grubby sitting at level 3 on this Blade Master, level 2 on the Shadow Hunter. Keeper of the Grove going to stay at level 1 off on the other side. And so far, this game has been, well, very similar on both sides. Both sides now trying to build up their larger armies, and Grubby actually going for dual bestiaries with Liquid Fire. Alright, that Liquid Fire does additional damage to buildings over time and makes repairing more difficult, if not impossible. I don't remember if... I believe there was a patch for this that just slowed the repair rate now instead of just making it impossible to repair. But that can, well, cause quite a bit of problems. We do not see a War Mill, so without a War Mill, we are not going to have reinforced defenses for these Orc burrows. If we see a large number of Dryads join in on the battle here, those Dryads and the heroes themselves are going to be dealing additional damage against those burrows, and perhaps set back the Orc team. Shockwave coming on through. Shadow Hunter is placing down a couple of Serpent Wards. That Ogre Lord is about to get taken down. Helm of Valor picked up. That Orb of Lightning is also proccing from multiple different purges from those mirror images. Alright, it is level 2 critical strike, Scroll of Speed, now making his way off to the north here. This Ancient of War taking a little bit of poke damage as Grubby gets into 51 over 51 supply. Alright, 51 over 51 supply, a bit of, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop that there. Or purposely, or I don't know, did he purposely lose a unit or not? Not quite sure. units now still venturing off to the north, losing my overlay. But, well, we'll see if I can wrap things up here. All right, LawLiet has gone for Thorn's Aura as that second ability. And with Thorn's Aura as your second ability, what you're expecting is that the game will go long. The Druids of the Claw, with their high hit points, front line damage, able to really dish it out and then reflect back some of that damage as well. Perhaps try to reflect back some of the damage that the Blade Master and the Grunts are dealing. However, the story is now liquid fire on that Tree of Eternity. A lot of damage is getting racked up here. Dryads, are they going to show up? Are we going to see some repairs? We are getting in some repairs right now as the liquid fire damage is, well, starting to add in here. Meanwhile, Shadow Hunter coming back across here. Demon Hunter and Keeper of the Grove coming back. Tree of Eternity down to 171 hit points. It is going to fall. And then now, well, LawLiet, his main building getting sniped down, and now we have a massive retreat back out. Are we going to perhaps finish off some more buildings? Ancient of Lore taking a little bit of damage over time, purposely uprooted, and now, well, it needs to eat some trees in order to feel better. LawLiet down to 187 gold after rebuilding this Tree of Life, and this is, well, a major setback here. The gold difference is just going to continue to grow and grow as we do see Warmill get in reinforced defenses and then spiked barricades just in case his opponent tries to go for a base race scenario as well. There are a handful of Troll Bat Riders still flying around. Dryads are sitting inside the base to try and protect from any more sniping, as the Troll Bat Riders can just take down key buildings easily. This Ancient of Wonders down to 152 hit points. One more round of attack, and that building is gone. All right. Are there going to be more tactical sniping down of buildings? That is the question now, as this Ancient of Lore is suffering quite a bit of damage. One, well, Bat Rider going to get taken down pretty easily. Now it is going to be uprooted, and with uprooted, no longer having fortified armor, taking less damage from those siege attacks. During this time, though, Grubby not giving up, going after the Fountain of Health, clearing out difficult creep camps to try and build up a hero level advantage once again. Triple Serpent Wards poking down to this red Drake, and that should do quite a bit of damage as the Keeper of the Grove is wandering around with these, well, Druids of the Claw that actually have level 2 Thorn's Aura. All right, level 2 Thorn's Aura, that damage is going to be quite high. Blade Master now benefiting quite a bit as well from Vampiric Aura, so trying to offset, or able to offset a little bit of that Thorn's Aura with Vampiric Aura. Off to the north, or off to the side here, Troll Bat Riders. There's a red Drake right there. Troll Bat Riders could try to suicide themselves if they wanted to, as we see a quick entangle go down onto a Grunt. All right, level 1 Keeper of the Grove with Entangle still able to snipe down some of these units. Grubby sitting at 45 supply right now. Where is the majority of his army? It is all in these Troll Bat Riders, and, well, LawLiet is definitely getting trolled. The only orc in this orc army right now, besides the Peots, is the Blade Master. Shadow Hunter and Trolls just rushing on in and taking down all of these Dryads as well. All right, Moonwells are quickly healing up those Dryads as we see level 4 now on the Shadow Hunter. Level 2 healing wave could be there as the Demon Hunter is back here as well. Are we going to see the Troll Bat Riders? Yes, trying to snipe down this Tree of Life. It is down to 700 and 600 hit points, dropping quickly. A lot of Wisps are coming over to repair as the Troll Bat Riders, well, trying to offset a little bit of that damage over time too. Blade Master now getting in some damage here. What are we going to unfold? Down to 105 hit points. A lot of gold to try and keep this Tree of Life alive as a Staff of Preservation rotates and pivots the Demon Hunter back so that he has access to Moonwells again. Scroll of Town Portal. Is it going to be enough? Down to 51 hit points. It is enough. Shadow Hunter takes everyone back home, and LawLiet is completely out of gold. No way to harvest any more gold any longer. The Troll Bat Riders did their thing, and now Grubby, all he needs to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the game as long as he doesn't lose the Shadow Hunter. Well, kind of curious as why there isn't a healing salve on the Shadow Hunter as the Demon Hunter now comes back across here. All right, this could go sideways. Shadow Hunter is so low on hit points, has to be careful. But with that, well, LawLiet does give up the game. Even if LawLiet was able to take down the Shadow Hunter here, the additional gold from the gold mine plus the fact that there is spiked barricades means that the bears are not going to be able to really deal any damage. Great game between these two. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Here are the final scores.